we have no snow. What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? Let's try. Let's get. Hey, there's some sun. Nah. No, 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 no. Well, there's a little bit of a solar look to it. Nah. Let's try. Want to get sick? We can add a little video. Let's see. Hey, how about this? Nah. Do, 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 do. Go down to the beach and just bring up Old Faithful, our world. um, let's head on over and take a look at the sun. I'm going to try to get a time lapse in today. It's really, really, really very active. Okay, you should be seeing the sun, and I need to, let's see, let's go east, wrong way, let's go west, uh, and let's go, nope, south. Okay. This is the most active part of the sun that I can frame for a time lapse. So this is where I will probably spend about 2 hours today. I may wait till this afternoon. Um, Not sure. I'm rethinking. I probably better not wait any longer than I have to because my skies are gathering some clouds, and I'll show you what I mean. Let's go outside and let's we are connected, so let's bring up and let's you can see these high cirrus clouds, and in fact they're really coming in now. I'm not sure I'll be able to get much of anything in this morning. Well, poobah. I went out and uncovered the solar kit, and all was well. And now, bummer. Well, it's that way everywhere. All right, let's. That will probably explain why I'm not getting a real good image of the sun. This is the Rasa all covered up in a towel. Imaged with that last night, and this is the solar kit that was covered last night when I imaged. At any rate, let's head over to the sun. Yeah, you don't. I'm hardly able to make out any of the filament lines and plasma on the surface. So, my goodness, I thought I was going to have a cloud-free morning. Well, let's take a trip around the sun while we can, and if nothing else, let me slow this thing down to 2 times sidereal. That's just a very definitive sunspot, really worth imaging. And we'll continue to 2 more spots and some flaring activity. Darn. Gosh, I wish those clouds weren't out there. Another spot. I think right here is where there's some activity on the rim. Too much. Let's bring it up to 200 and bring this down to about 30. Not that much. There's some flaring going on though. Let's continue on around. That filament that's about 300,000 miles long was still, this thing was going nuts yesterday. Wow. And there's our giant sunspot. That is so massive. Let's head back up and see what we missed. Then we'll go around the sun and look at the rim. Okay, let's go ahead and raise our gain to 210, and let's bring this up to about 20. 2.0, 20 milliseconds. 17's fine. If we, let's see what we got over here. And let's move over here. There we go. We got a little flare there. Let's make that out better. Let's bring this up and bring this down a little. It's pretty cool. There's just not a lot of rim activity, but the surface is just wild. Here's a nice size flare, solar flare. It was actually a little more active yesterday on the rim of the sun. There you go. Now this would be worthwhile. Let's see what the surface looks like if I had clear skies. This would make for a nice time lapse. I could frame this a little better, but bring out the flare and try to get those sunspots in. Let's pretend we got clear skies. Yeah. Come on. I got so much backlash in this telescope that it takes it a while to get its giddy up going. a lot of slag in RA and deck. I mean, in RA. Deck's pretty good. Deck's very responsive. Uh, but RA is not very good. Let's see what that would look like. Yeah, that would probably make for a. Actually, I need to bring down a little more. Probably use. There's those thin clouds going over. Oh man, I forgot to see this side of the sun. There's multiple sunspots that have really an active region of the sun. Is there anything on the surface? Ah, there. There's a couple places that if I had clear skies and was going to try a time lapse about 2 hours, that would be image worthy. I'll show you. Let me bring the sun back in the picture. There you go. That would be a pretty good frame. Let's see. Yeah. If I had clear skies, this would be a nice frame showing the proms that flares on the rim, and I'm sure there would be some activity in these sunspots, some swirling plasma movement. Let's go to the website, and this is about a 4 minute old picture of the sun, and from Toledo, Chile. Tololo, Chile. Cerro Tololo, Chile. And then we've got, look at this activity. This is crazy. It's a shame we don't have some clear skies. Let's check out a daily movie. Let's see, you want to go to yesterday because today's aren't up yet. And let's go down. I like 193. It's kind of a teal blue. No, it's orange. There's a time lapse. This is from the SDO. Isn't that crazy? Let's go back. What happened to my teal blue? I like that because let's go to 131. There it is. It shows the rim activity more than wow. Look at this explosion right here. This is a large part of the sun that's, watch right here. Bang. Oh my goodness. Wouldn't that be awesome to have that framed and have that go nuts? Great day in the morning. Look over here. This is insane, guys. We are approaching the solar maximum. I'm not sure exactly when that peaks, but if it gets any better than this, look at these time lapses of these ejections arcing back with the gravity. Look at this. Isn't that insane? There's a lot of science going on right here. Wow. This website could get you fired if you have a job. I'm retired, but you can spend all day going through everything this site has to offer. It's crazy. This is what went on yesterday. A time lapse of the activity. Ay, 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 ay. Down here. Oh, let's go back to my clouded up image. And that's what we got. Let's go back outside and look and see if the clouds are maybe getting a little better. And we're logging on. We're still clocking. There we go. Nah, same old high cirrus clouds. Mhm. Well, that is what we're imaging through, and they're all around. So there's my Wi-Fi antennas that connect to the front of the house. This is the beginning of the bonus room on our home, and I'm in that towards the front, and I'm connected to the laptops via this Wi-Fi antenna. This is a solar panel that powers everything. There's our little abode. We have a wee little home between two big ones. And this is the solar outfit that I have. This is a Solar Scout riding on top of a 65 EDQ by Astrotech. This is a outstanding tractor. What you probably can't see because it's shadowed. I could probably get rid of this. Probably zoom in. Let's see, and but right here is a moonlight telescope. I mean, focuser that focuses the right here. It focuses my telescope, and this has a helica focuser, so I have to be outside to focus this. I have a ASI 1600 monochrom camera on this, and I have an ASI 174 mono camera. Uh, both of them with a reasonable region of interest have a fairly decent frame rate. But that's what it is. Indeed, indeed, indeed. All right. Uh, well, clouds are going to end this. So head back out here and take one final lap around the sun and sign off. That is a monster. It's impossible to focus with high cirrus clouds. There's some flaring going up here. Let's go down and see our big spot here. I am going to take an image of it, even though I've got these clouds. That is just so bloody impressive. Okay, let's drag our gain down a little. Our exposure up some. And almost done. And let's go to just quick capture and take 1,000 frames. We're done. Another one here. We're taking about 103 frames per second, so it doesn't take but 5 seconds, 6 seconds to knock off 1,000. I'm taking more frames because of the clouds. Normally, if I have clear skies, I'm just going to take 500, but I'm taking 1,000, and I'll keep about 10% of them. Here comes a cloud. Those are real thin layered little jewels. Wrong way. If there's any REM activity, nah. apologize for the lack of focus, but the thin layer of high cirrus clouds are mucking things up. We have a solar flare down here. There went a jet trail. I'm just moving around the sun, taking uh, images, taking videos, 1,000 frames that I'll stack in auto stacker it and process in IMPPG. I'm not sure they're going to look so good because of the high layer of thin clouds that are everywhere now. The seeing conditions have gotten really bad as well. You can see the sun moving around, the atmospheric dispersion between my telescope and the sun. It's affected by the jet stream, transparency by moisture in the air. dust, clouds, and everything else.
Stop recording. Honey?
I'm about to wind this up. I don't think the clouds are going to improve. I have my fingers crossed, though, that they clear out. Matter of fact, let me go over to we're right here where there is activity. So around 11 o'clock and the clouds are already here. See what our I'm in this part of South Carolina, and I can see what's happening now. So hopefully that will move out by tonight, and I'll be able to boot the Lapse back up. But this front's on its way, and Tuesday we'll have rain from this. Tomorrow's supposed to be partly cloudy. So I'm dealing with this right now. These are clouds. 40%, almost 45% of the sky is clouded up, and then it's going to fall off. And then tonight I'll have some clear skies all night. I hope to get up around 5:30 and image the comet. I intended to do that last night and slept through it. Set the alarm on my Fitbit watch. It doesn't make a whole lot of noise. It vibrates pretty good. And I'm a light sleeper, but it didn't work. And here's the rain coming in Tuesday from that front. And then let's go forward a few days. Clouds are going to be bad up through Dewey. So this week is shot all the way up through Saturday, it looks like. So tonight will be it for me. Let's go to atmospheric. And tonight we're going to have average seeing. That's pretty good. We had poor seeing last night, and skies up till around 5 o'clock, 4:30, when I plan to image CO 2022 green comet. Okay, Well, folks, that's it for the sun. Sorry I couldn't do a time lapse, but this is what I'm dealing with. It's getting a little worse. Clouds are cluttering up. Had I had a chance to do a time lapse, I would have gone to capture, start capture. I would have chosen probably 500, maybe 700 frames. I'd do around 200 of them, and I'd have a pause of 20 seconds between each frame. And I would start it and take off, and then I would use these mount controls to manipulate the mount when it actually what I would do is I'd bring up a reticule. I usually just use a single reticule crosshair, and I would put that crosshair on, say, a spot, and then I would move the mount to keep it centered in that spot. So you have to babysit it. There's another jet trail that just went by, and keep it on track. That makes the stacking of 700 or 1,000 frames much easier. Less cropping is done. I don't have to do this. This mount is extremely good at staying in the right place for lengthy periods of time, but it does have some drift because I'm not perfectly polar aligned. I'm about 1.9 arc seconds polar aligned as of last night's run of guiding assistant. Oh no, that was the other scope. I don't know what the polar alignment is on this. The other scope was about 1.9. So, with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and wish everybody the rest of a great rest of this weekend and a great week next week. I probably won't be live again. I won't be live again until I have some clear skies, but as soon as I do, you can count on it. I'll be out imaging the sun during the day and deep space during the evening.